you go.
Take your time.
Everybody will understand that this is what's supposed to happen here.
A lot of people do.
We understand. When you get there, you look both ways, then you cross. Once you're in the safe zone, understood, and we want that to not be the case.
That's right.
Here goes. Have a great day.
There we go.
So today is sort of a maximum overdrive day.
It's kind of like you watch people that just go. They
Yeah.
don't look up.
Yeah. Well, that's the
And
other
you
thing.
got the cars that go.
The people who are we find that this intersection between our Office of the Aging, the YMCA, the hospital, Go Art, as well as the Jerome Center apartments is a heavily pedestrian trafficked area, and that there's too many instances of potential near misses between vehicles and pedestrians. So we thought, let's take an effort here to heighten awareness and also start a process. We put some more signs up. We're looking at some other issues, some other things we might be able to do with the intersection. We had City Fire here this morning, Marty and myself. Dan Ireland was just here, also from the Boy Scouts. So again, a lot of people who have a lot of pedestrians who park over here like they're supposed to, and then hope that the crosswalk is a safe place. That isn't always the case, but we want to try to improve awareness as well as the education of what the crosswalk represents, both for pedestrians but also for motorists.
And so you're out here today. What are you seeing?
Well, we're seeing all kinds of interesting things. We are seeing actually some people saying, well, you know, I don't usually cross here, but you guys are here today.
Yeah.
And a couple of motorists are looking a little impatient. Others are waving and they're like, oh, okay, we get this, yeah. So it's been a really interesting mix. And I'll tell you what, the senior citizens that are coming across here particularly, I think Jay and I have both just heard thank you, because...
But they also gave us some suggestions, particularly in terms of, in other states they have little flags that are at these kind of interchanges, and basically when you pick that flag up and you've properly stepped into the crosswalk, you are now supposed to be respected by the drivers. So that's another one of those potential, you know, advantages of educating, but also getting people to recognize this is supposed to be a good place for people to cross a fairly busy street.
Really, in the long term, right here, in the long term right now, we're really looking at how this is all made, because you notice we've got entryway, one right after the other, and it just creates a little confusion, especially during the busy times. So we'll be taking a look at some of those, you know, down the road 2 to 5 years, and what we can do to really improve this and make it easier for both the motorists and the pedestrians to be able to interact here.